Today we are going to talk all about the easiest way to lose belly fat fast. Lose belly fat fast. Ah, it's a tongue twister. Whatever, let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? It is Ryan from No Limits Fitness Coaching. And today, like I said, we're going to talk all about how to burn belly fat fast. So if you're ready, we've got an hour-long workout that we're gonna go super intense, and it's gonna get you exactly where you wanna go. Ready? Yeah, I didn't think so. Before you guys turn it off, hopefully you haven't already, that's not what we're going to give you. Most channels out there would give you some crazy, intense, long workout that they say will get you in great shape. And it's probably super true. It would probably get you in shape if you did an intense workout like that. But if you notice the title of this video, we're going to teach you the easiest way to lose belly fat fast. So now we know, hopefully everybody out there knows that the gym, exercise, working out is important to fat loss. It's absolutely true. But there are key things that we need to be doing that are much, much more important than just hitting the gym or doing intense workouts. You can completely sabotage a great workout routine if you're not doing these things correctly. So today we're going to talk all about the easiest ways that you can lose fat fast. But first, if you guys aren't already a subscriber but like content that shows you how to get in shape, to lose fat, to build muscle, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I release weekly videos that really give us the easiest way that normal people with regular schedules can follow to get in shape, the best shape of your life, hopefully. So go ahead and hit that subscribe, the bell notification. I'd really appreciate it. So the first thing that we're going to talk about today, in the easiest way to lose belly fat fast, is it has been absolutely scientifically proven that you need to be in a caloric deficit. Your energy balance has to be correct. The energy that your body expends throughout the day consists of everything from just being able to breathe, your heartbeat, your organs function, up to walking, going and doing errands, up to working out as well. So everything that your body does takes energy, and we need to make sure that it's calculated into that energy expenditure. The energy balance has to be correct if you want to lose weight, lose fat. So it has been proven over and over again through science that this is the optimal way to lose fat. So what we're going to talk about then is some ways to be able to accomplish the calorie deficit that's not super difficult. We know a lot of people, and I'm sure you could go to a million websites and a bunch of different trainers out there, and they would give you some sort of program where you eat chicken, rice, broccoli, maybe some fish, and that's about it. And of course you could stay in a calorie deficit in that way. You probably would also want to kill yourself because it would be so boring and you won't really enjoy life. These are the kinds of diets that we see so many people get success off of 2 weeks to a month, and then they just can't handle it anymore. And they go off the diet, they gain all their weight back, and now they're looking to start over. It's just too difficult, it's too strenuous on us as people. We need to be able to have that flexibility to eat properly, but still enjoy our food, still enjoy the time we have with food and with friends. We need to enjoy it. So how can we do that then as real people and stay in our calorie deficit? One of the best ways to be able to do that is just by simply calorie counting. Now this may sound like a lot of work, may sound very difficult, but I can guarantee you there are a ton of apps out there that make this much, much easier than in years past. I know for myself, I use our No Limits Fitness Coaching app to track all of my calories. Super easy. It's free if you'd like to download that. There's also many other apps out there though. You've got MyFitnessPal or a whole host of others that allow you to track your calories very quickly, very simply throughout the day. Now, why this can actually work and be easy to do is if you are tracking your calories properly and you know that you've got a meal coming up that you would like to go higher calories on, all it takes is to lower the calories throughout the rest of the day. And you don't have to do this in boring ways either. As soon as you start tracking, you start learning the foods that are maybe a little bit lower in calories, maybe they're a little bit higher. But making sure that you know that all it matters is that you hit that number at the end of the day and at the end of the week, that average number. So calorie counting can be a huge benefit for people. It takes a little bit of work, but it pays off in the end by far. The next way we'll talk about that can help you to maintain that calorie deficit, that energy balance in a correct way, is that of intermittent fasting. Now, many of you are probably thinking, I've seen these videos, I've seen the intermittent fasting. Okay, I just don't get it. I don't think it's that big a deal. You're right. I'm not intermittent fasting zealot. I'm not somebody that's going to live or die by intermittent fasting. I don't think it's a magic pill that just because you shrink your eating window, you're going to lose a bunch of weight magically. That's not how this works. But intermittent fasting can be an amazing tool to keep the calorie deficit there. And why is that? Well, plain and simple, most of us can skip breakfast or skip one of our meals, shrink that eating window, and what that does is just keeps our calories lower. Plain and simple. So by skipping breakfast or maybe not eating until 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, whatever window it is that you set for yourself, it's not going to trigger some formula that all of a sudden allows you to shed the fat. But it will allow you to maintain that calorie deficit, which will give you the fat loss that you're looking for. So go ahead and give intermittent fasting a try. Start small. I know for myself, I go 12 hours not eating, 12 hours eating. It's very even for myself, but skipping just one meal during the day allows me to up my calories throughout the rest of the day and makes it enjoyable for me. I enjoy that. Others, it might work best for you to not eat for 18 hours and eat for 6. That's a very common routine. Play around with it. You might enjoy it a lot. It might help you stay in that calorie deficit and get the results you're looking for. The next tip we're going to give to be able to maintain that calorie deficit is something kind of simple. It might seem obvious, but not everybody practices this. Just eat with smaller portion sizes. I know, it's not rocket science. It seems obvious. But if you think about it, when you go to grab a meal, instead of pouring yourself a whole plate of rice, maybe shrink it down to half a plate of rice. When you grab a piece of pizza, instead of grabbing 2 pieces, grab 1 piece. Now, all of these are pretty obvious on how to lower your calories, I know. But if you build up that routine of just grab a little bit less than what you think you might need, it can develop a habit over time of not eating as much and really bring down those calories. The great thing is if you're tracking your calories even to a small extent and you start noticing that your calories are dropping significantly, now it suddenly gives you that excuse to be able to have that extra piece of pizza because you're way low on your calories for the day. Just build in yourself a habit of grabbing just a little bit less than what maybe you're used to, and it's an easy way to drop those calories very quickly. Right along with the smaller portion sizes, one of the things I very much want my clients to use, I preach about it all the time, I use it myself on a daily basis, is a food scale. This will help you to realize what your portion sizes have been and what maybe they need to be. Sometimes it's very easy for us to grab a spoonful of peanut butter to spread on the bread, not realizing that maybe we're double or tripling the serving size that's on the label. So maybe we think we're getting 200 calories and we're getting 600. It's very easy for us to lose track of the portions that we're actually using. By using a food scale, it can make us accountable. help us to realize and understand what it is that we are putting into our bodies, how much of it, and that way we can track it, make sure we're in that calorie deficit as well. So now we've talked about a calorie deficit, different tips on what we can do to maintain that calorie deficit, easy things that I know you can add into your program, your meal plan today, small changes that will go a long way in the long run. But one of the big things that we need to do as well is make sure that our protein is high. Now, protein is proven time and time again that if you equate protein in a diet, it doesn't matter what fat or carbs are, you can lose weight. So many people get wrapped up in these different diets, keto, intermittent fasting, Atkins, paleo, whatever it is. They get wrapped up in these macros. They want to stay away from carbs or they want to stay away from fat. But the studies have time and again proven that protein equated, it doesn't make a difference. What that means for you and I is we need to make sure that our protein is adequate on a daily basis. Every single day we're getting the protein that our body needs. What this will do for us is so beneficial. Protein is the building blocks for everything in our body, specifically our muscles, which is going to help to raise that metabolism, keep it high, keep our bodies revved up. Protein will also help in being satisfied with the food that we're eating. That feeling of hunger will subside because of the protein that we're eating. It does a great job with satiation and really making us feel full and not having to go back for seconds or eating more. Protein also, again, helps to build the muscles that we're trying to work out in the gym, which will raise that metabolism and keep us revved up, keep our bodies going and burning fat as fast as we possibly can. Make sure that you're getting about 1 gram per pound of body weight. Now you can go a little less than this, but equaling your body weight in pounds with your grams of protein is a great starting point, a great set point to be able to shoot for every day that will get you the best results possible. Now we talked about metabolism a little bit, and this is really the last key, is making sure that our metabolism stays high, stays revved up, and we're doing everything we can to raise our metabolism up. We've got a video right here that we talked all about how to raise the metabolism, keep it going, and get you the best results you can. Make sure you check that out. If you liked the content in this video, hit the thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Again, subscribe, look for our upcoming videos where we're going to teach you all about how to start a weight training program for beginners. So make sure you hit the subscribe to see those videos coming up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time.